Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Robbie and Vicky look set to get back on track, as she says that she wants to fix things. In the village, Robbie tells Freddie it doesn't matter that Curtis pushed Lexi, as it doesn't change anything in terms of custody. At home, Robbie tells Vicky that he thinks they have a chance to make the relationship work and they get back together. Meanwhile, Jack asks Freddie to help with the kids for Nancy, as they hide that Darren is missing. Jack also rebukes Freddie for shutting out Grace, insisting that life's too short. Elsewhere, Steve sees Rex with Misbah and challenges her. He has overheard a conversation about someone being in her house and assumes it was about James. Also today, Diane finds it difficult when Marie comes into the dog, but also seems to have accepted Tony moving on. Diane tells Marie she is struggling. In an emotional upcoming episode of Hollyoaks, viewers are in for a treat as fan favorite Robbie Roscoe finds himself at a major crossroads regarding his complicated relationship with Vicky Grant. While Robbie has long been the unpredictable bad boy of the village, Vicky has brought out a softer side of him. But with his past demons creeping back in and Vicky facing her own troubles, Robbie is forced to make a life-altering decision that could either bring them closer together or tear them apart for good. Let's dive into the latest spoiler-packed storyline and get a sneak peek at what's in store for Robbie and Vicky. Robbie's struggle with his past. Robbie has never had it easy, and even as he's tried to change for the better, his past continues to haunt him. Old friends, run-ins with the law, and unresolved family tensions have weighed heavily on him. Recently, he's been doing his best to stay out of trouble for Vicky's sake. However, staying on the straight and narrow hasn't been easy, especially with pressures from his old crowd constantly pulling him back. In an emotional conversation with his brother, Jason, Robbie opens up about his fears of failing Vicky. He's finally found someone who accepts him for who he is, but he worries that he's not good enough for her. Jason tries to reassure him, but Robbie's self-doubt lingers. This pivotal chat with Jason plants the seeds of a difficult choice Robbie will have to make in the coming days. Vickys New Secret. Meanwhile, Vicky has been hiding a troubling secret from Robbie. Though she puts on a brave face around him, she's been dealing with financial troubles that have started to impact her work and friendships. Her recent behavior has raised red flags for Nancy and Sienna, who have noticed her acting more withdrawn. Vicky, however, is reluctant to confide in anyone, fearing she'll be judged or lose her independence. The pressure builds when Vicky misses a payment on her rent, and she starts contemplating desperate measures. She's torn about whether she should turn to Robbie, knowing his past struggles with money and authority might make things worse. But she's running out of options, and it's only a matter of time before Robbie senses something's off. Robbie finds out. In a climactic scene, Robbie inadvertently discovers Vicky's financial troubles when he stumbles upon a final notice letter in her bag. The shock hits him hard. He can't believe she's been going through this alone. A flurry of emotions overtakes him: anger, frustration, hurt, and a deep sadness that Vicky didn't feel. She confronts Vicky about the letter. She breaks down, admitting that she didn't want him to feel responsible for fixing her problems. Vicky is fiercely independent and has always prided herself on being self-sufficient. But in her emotional state, she lets slip a truth she's been holding back. She's been feeling like Robbie's unpredictable behavior makes him too unreliable to depend on, no matter how much she cares for him. The big decision. This admission strikes Robbie to his core, prompting him to make the biggest decision of his life. He realizes that if he truly loves Vicky, he may need to let her go, at least until he's certain he can be the partner she deserves. He knows she deserves stability, a quality he's struggled to offer. But he also knows that walking away from her could break both their hearts. In an intense conversation with Stay, Robbie voices his dilemma. Steve, who has walked his own rocky road in relationships, advises Robbie to put Vicky's happiness first. Steve's words give Robbie the clarity he needs, and though he's not sure he can bear to say goodbye, he's prepared to make the sacrifice if it means Vicky will be better off. A heart-wrenching goodbye. The next day, Robbie asks Vicky to meet him by the lake, a place they both love and where they've shared some of their happiest moments. When she arrives, she senses the gravity of the moment and her heart sinks. Robbie tells her that he wants her to be happy, and if he's causing her more stress than joy, maybe they're not right for each other after all. The emotional goodbye leaves both Robbie and Vicky devastated. She protests, insisting that they can work through it together, but Robbie stands firm, saying that she deserves someone who doesn't bring more chaos into her life. They embrace one last time, tears streaming down their faces as they part ways. What's next for Robbie? Robbie's decision to end things with Vicky is a defining moment for him. Heartbroken but resolute, he throws himself into self-improvement, determined to tackle his past issues once and for all. He enlists the help of a therapist, something he never thought he'd do, and makes a pact with Jason to stay accountable. For the first time, he's putting in the work to break free from the cycle that has held him back for so long. But as Robbie embarks on this journey, questions linger. Will Vicky wait for him, or has he lost her forever? And as he grows and changes, will he even want to go back to his old life, or is a fresh start in a new town on the horizon? What's next for Vicky? Vicky is left to pick up the pieces of her broken heart, yet she's also inspired by Robbie's sacrifice. She realizes that she needs to confront her own issues and stop hiding her struggles. With the support of Nancy and Sienna, she starts working through her problems, learning that it's okay to lean on others when things get tough. As Vicky and Robbie work on themselves separately, their love story remains one of Hollyoaks' most poignant tales. Though they said goodbye for now, fate has a way of bringing people back together when the time is right. Will they reunite stronger than ever, or is this the bittersweet end of their love story? Only time will tell. Catch all the drama on Hollyoaks and see where Robbie and Vicky's paths take them next. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Hollyoaks Update YouTube channel for more update news.